So in the last episode, I asked myself a question: what can I do to solve my goalkeeping issues in the bigger games? I sent out my scouts, they looked at some goalies, they couldn't find anyone, and I was like, what is the point? And then I decided, enough is enough. Let me go on my own, let me go on an adventure to find goalkeepers, and maybe I can sign one or two of them. And oh boy, I have signed one or two very good goalkeepers on freeze. So the first one is Andrei Lunin, who I've managed to bring in on a free, technically on a 2.7 because I wanted to sign him straight away because his contract with Arsenal was expiring. And in the last episode, you will remember, I looked at him, didn't clock the fact that his contract is expiring, and I've managed to bring him on as a backup goalkeeper. Now, a second goalkeeper is even better than him. I know he seems like a very good keeper already. Who could that be? Most likely it's some random player that you guys have never heard of, right? Right? What the actual Hi guys, MrSpaceman reporting for duty, and welcome back to the face of Ederson, who, as you can see here, is joining Partizan on the 1st of July 2029 on a free. How? I have no idea either, but apparently his contract is expiring and he still looks like this. But yeah, he's joining us on a free at the end of the year at the age of 35, and he still looks like this, which is impossible. The only downside is he is injured for 7 days and 3 weeks. I think he broke a lower arm. And to be fair, he's already recovered basically in a month, which is absolutely insane. This guy is built different, but yeah, he's played consistently apart from breaking his hand. And even better, City don't actually have a replacement for him. There's some guy called Spike Brits, which is funny because he's British. Yeah, what a strange family name. Anyways, and he looks like this. Not as good as Ederson for sure. The only downside is if I click buy now, City are not looking to let him go. I'm going to keep trying to spam this until the end of the transfer window. Hopefully City will find a replacement for him now that he's leaving, and then maybe I can steal him. However, what a humongous signing for next year. And that's a second free player from City. No, Voigt wasn't free. That's a second player we're going to steal from City. And oh my god, what a signing he is. Imagine Ederson playing for Partizan. But yeah, and we also signed Lunin. Like I said, he is quite a good goalkeeper. I think he's already comparable to Khudyakov, which in my opinion, he's probably going to be playing a little bit during the Champions League games because most importantly, I think he does not have any negative traits and he's quite consistent. What does this button do? Strongest attribute is dealing with crosses, and he is a current international with some good resolute characteristics. So hopefully he'll be my Champions League goalkeeper, whilst Khudyakov will be the normal kind of keeper, because don't forget, Ukraine is counted as a foreign nation in Serbia. But this guy is happy to play as a backup player, which is absolutely insane. Like, how? And of course, guys, I could not leave you without a treat. Aleksandar Mitrovic is back to the club, and this man is going to be earning me a lot of money because signing him meant I'm going to get like 2.5 million or something from shirt sales. So buy his shirt. He's joined back to the club after a long leave of absence all the way from 2014. He's done really good elsewhere. I've brought him in on a free. I paid 1.4 million to Newcastle. They were happy with him, and I'm paying him like 40k per week, which is not bad, especially now. And I think he's a world-class keeper. The fans love him. You guys will love him. And here we go. Don't tell me that I don't do anything for you. And finally, I found the kid in New Zealand. He looks quite good. Good crossing. My scout said he's okay. And I found it interesting that he was playing for an amateur team, and he's quite good. And I do like Auckland United as well. I remember doing a save with them on my own ages ago. And he looks quite good. Good crossing. Good all the other stuff. And basically this guy was just a punt. Like literally for free on a 3.9k per week. No, like nothing here that shouts apart from the fact that his determination is 16. But I've also signed him for Voždovac ages ago. And now I am signing him for Partizan because why the hell not? And the only massive out is Marko Stamenic leaving the club. I remember you guys did not welcome him with open arms because this kid is playing for Crvena Zvezda, but look what a servant he was. He's won lots of trophies. Every single year was above a 7.0 rating, which is absolutely insane. And now he's gone to Real Madrid and had a negative game. But look at this, man. I am so happy for players like this. We had so many club legends that joined the club at such an early age and have grown to Real Madrid levels. That is absurd. I love this guy. Hopefully one day I can bring him back, but we have so many options in the midfield and I need to give him time to gel and have a good time. But yeah, apart from that, in the previous episode, I've told you that Franco, Karna, Reina, Andrich, Matic, Simovic were joining the club. They have officially joined the club. Some of them came back on loan. Some of them are staying at the club. So with that in mind, I'm going to have to potentially sell some players in and out. And also, hopefully by the end of the transfer window, maybe I can bring 1 or 2 players in. We'll see what happens. And I'll keep trying to work the Ederson angle. Maybe I'll get him before I actually can register him for the Champions League, which will be absolutely amazing. Because if we have him registered for the Champions League, we are automatically winning the damn thing. And that's exciting. But if not, that's fine. I don't think he'll collapse fully next year. I think we'll have 1 or 2 good years with him. Imagine a 37-year-old Ederson winning us the Champions League, which will be awesome. But yeah, that's the plan. We are taking on Bayer 04 today and Salzburg for you. Double trouble. Hopefully we'll get 6 points and make it into the proper stage of the Champions League because I don't want to get knocked out in the baby stages anymore. And here we are, folks. This will be your lineup today that's going to take on Bayer 04. I don't think Javi Alonso is still there, is he? No, he's not. He's moved on somewhere. Low is there, and not the German Low. But anyways, this is going to be the starting lineup. We're going to have Khudyakov in goal, at least until we can register Lunin. Barco on the left-hand side. Zabarny is going to reform their partnership with Milinkovic just so he can get some game time. Foyth is going to be soon joined by Ederson, hopefully, but he's playing on the right-hand side today. I have switched to a ball-winning midfielder duo in the midfield of Martel and Villagra because you guys said that is something I quite need, and I'm going to keep trying to tweak this tactic until it works out. So with that in mind, I'm going to make Brodanovic an attacking playmaker, or advanced playmaker in this case, just so he can kind of playmake. We need 1 playmaker. Esteval is going to continue his Trequarista experiment. Milovanovic and Vivieros are going to be leading the line, and I'll see you at home against Bayer 04 right now. But yeah, I'm excited to see who survived the Bayer purge because I think a lot of the players would have moved on. They have Bardghji, they have Frimpong, and interesting, they have Puyol and have Almada, which is all a bunch of Wonder Kids. I mean, they're still doing the Wonder Kids angle. I mean, obviously Wirtz has left the building, but oh my god, it's still going to be a big team, and we are an even bigger team, and we're being joined by amazing players, hopefully in the next stage. And I'm really excited for it. Let's just finish this 2 games on a high so then we can actually go out and dominate Europe like we're meant to. Also, I've actually seen some funny suggestions and a few videos of people playing with Trequartistas. And there was a suggestion of playing 4 Trequartistas up front, which I am intrigued by. But I don't think I'm... What's the right word? I don't think I'm tactically able to explain why that's actually a good idea. That will just create a whole mess. Everyone's just free roaming and no one knows what to attack. And I think we had that with Chelsea kind of last year where they didn't know who's actually in charge of leading the line. And that created a mess. Obviously in FM, it's going to be a good tactic. However, in real life, I don't have the brain capacity to explain it to my players. As Estanis is going to explain to my players why we need to mark Rooney. And we're once again down by a goal in the first 20 minutes of the game. Guys, give me a second. I am going to strangle some defenders and I'll be right back. I'm fine. I'm better now. I've calmed down and we are not playing any better. Bayer 04 is dominating us and I don't know how come. As the cross comes in, Khudyakov should collect it. And this is not the first time that this happens when the keeper, instead of jumping up, going for the ball, completely decide to forget it, and we almost get wrecked from that chance from Kuol. Technically, he should have scored, I'll be honest, but yeah, we need a new keeper, like right now, as Foyth is going to make a run down the right-hand side, finds Kusunu, Hincapi is on the ball. Are they going to be playing out good counter-attacking football? Yes, they are, but Milinkovic is going to collect, finds Martel, who is going to carefully find Brodanovic, who finds Esteval, not good enough. Rooney clears it away. They are playing quite good defensive football, and they have such great pace everywhere that we are going to be a bit left open on the counters as Frimpong brings the ball across, finds Estanis, who is finding himself lots of time on the ball. Dardai. Estanis once again. Foyth, please break his legs. Foyth. Estanis. Viviero steals the ball, but it doesn't matter. Back to Hincapi. Well, we're playing... This is Javi football. This is Javi football without Javi and without the players that he has. Verbanic finds himself some space. Kuol. Did we just stop playing football? Is it time for subs already? I am continuing the trend of being absolutely tilted at everything. What the hell are we doing, boys? We've had one chance. Right, let's drop down the tempo. This is not working at all. In transition, I'm going to counter press, screw it, and potentially get rid of step up more just a bit so that we don't get countered as much. But apart from that, every single player on my team is playing quite badly. For whatever reason, 6.4, 6.5. We're playing at home, but we're not playing like we're playing at home. And despite the fact that they are technically, and it looks like all their chances are coming from counterattacks, they have all the possession, which is insane, as Barco is going to make a run, finally, an attacking play by the Partizan boys. Milovanovic loses the ball. He doesn't. Barco, can you create something? You're on a 6.5 rating, mate. Nuri's waiting in the wings for you, as the cross comes into absolutely no one. Foyth will collect it. We need some chances. We need some creativity. We need some magic from our players. 2-1 would be a good way to continue, as Esteval provides that magic. Thankfully onside. 33rd minute. We're back into the game. A small tweak has brought everything back. And oh my goodness me. Is this the way that we have to play from now on? Do we have to, like, sweat every single game? I don't like that. Please. I want to do better than this. And again, another chance. If we get back to 2-2 so quickly, I will be extremely happy, because this will force them to stop parking the bus, as Viveiros can only score pretty goals. Juan David Viveiros, my guy. I'm so sorry for ever questioning you. Oh, he's such a good striker. I've switched him to a deep lying forward, threatened him. I threatened him that he will now play a pressing forward. He's like, boss, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna run. I don't want to press. I want to be like Ronaldo, and I'm just gonna smash the ball into the top right corner. Don't ever question Juan David. Esteval finds himself on the ball as Stanis is threatening us. I've been saying his name way too many times, as Hincapi finds himself on the left-hand side for whatever reason. Dardai finds Hincapi once again. Is he playing left back, or are they playing 3 at the back? I'm not sure, but a beautiful switch. And Barco pushes out to mark no one, as Kuyol finds lots of space. Cuts inside, please. My guys, what are you doing? This is not where I raised you to be. This is not how I raised you to play. MrSpaceman ball is not about being shit at football. It's about being good at football. And as you can see by XG, we have managed to lock our way back into the game. But Martel, Villagra, Barco are not doing good at all. So I'm going to shout at every single player on my side. You're all playing crap. And I'm going to do the unthinkable. I am going to take off Barco, and I'm going to put Nuri on. And probably switch him to a wingback, because that creates lots of gaps here. And I don't like that at all. Maybe even drop Martel as a defensive ball-winning midfielder again. Because, yeah, he needs to be defending a bit more. This side of the flank is extremely isolated against Kuyol, despite the fact that there's 3 people here, which is wild. And apart from that, who else is not playing good? I mean, Martel and Villagra are obviously not playing good at all. Maybe I can try to push the ball down the middle. There's a lot of players that we have going down the middle, and there's only 2 players in the midfield. 2 players versus 4. That's some good maths. I mean, hopefully that maths is in our favor, and hopefully my subs are in our favor, as Milovanovic will step up to take a free kick. And he hits the crossbar. And I can't really complain about free kicks not going in, because they are in fact going in, which is good. We're back again to scoring free kicks, just not this time. I mean, it's unfortunate that Villagra and Martel are still playing some bad football. I don't know how. I don't know why they're so good at their game. It's just they're not doing well. Maybe it's the partnership they're not used to. I'm really not sure. But they're not doing as well as they can. Although Perdanovic gets it. That's your chance. One-on-one with the keeper. Oh no.
Oh no.
That was such a good dink, Perdanovic. Your flair has cost you a goal. He hits the crossbar, and that was a good chance as well. It's time for some subs, and I'm switching out this midfield duo of Martel and Villagra, and I'm gonna bring on Tim, and I'm gonna bring on Martinelli, who hasn't played for a while. I'm also gonna take off Perdanovic and put on Serenic on. I think that's gonna be a good chance for him, and potentially I'll leave one more sub. I want to take off Milovanovic for Zdravkovic just for some pace up front, because Perdanovic is not doing particularly good today. And maybe I'll leave it because who knows what Foyth will do on that yellow card. Tim finds himself on the ball, finds Juan Foyth, and we're gonna get countered once again as Reinders finds Rooney, who finds Ait Nouri, who finds Vivieros. Beautiful 1-2 with Milovanovic. Take a shot, my son. He missed. He freaking missed, man. He freaking missed. I mean, it's the 83rd minute. I am going to do something. I'm going to take off Milovanovic and I'm going to put Zdravkovic on. I'm also going to take Saranic here and make him an attacking midfielder. And I think I'm probably going to bring up Martinelli and Tim a bit higher up, just so we can press them a little bit higher. I want to see if I can make an impact that way, because, you know, so far this will be a very big disappointment. We've done so well after going 2-0 down. We just need to do the one final push. This one Foyth finds Estavao, who is a bit tired, but he is still good. Finds Ait Nouri. This is your chance. Ait Nouri hits the post. Ait Nouri hits the post. Ait Nouri hits the post. Please, this guy can never get it right. We need to push all the way. I want 6 points. Please. I beg you, I have no clue what's going on. I need something. And it's Khudyakov again on the 6.5, and that's it. Once again, man, we've done so well. We've come back into an impossible situation, and they have held on. And of course, their keeper has an amazing game. My keeper has a shit game. He knows he's on the way out. Man, this cements it. 2 goals. 2 goals Khudyakov conceded without even trying to save it. And we are possibly playing for playoffs again after such a great performance last year. What the hell, guys? It just wasn't enough, was it? It wasn't enough. We have guaranteed ourselves a playoff spot, which is good. Wait, is this the playoff spots or is this the playoff spots? Wait, I'm confused. No, because this is the proper playoff spots. This is the small playoff spots. And yeah, I don't think we can get through on 14 points anymore. We hope to be in the top 16, I think, because top 16? No, because it'll be these guys versus these guys, right? So, I just hope that we can somehow squeeze into here. I don't have any faith anymore. We're taking on Salzburg. Can we at least beat the Salzburg team? That would be amazing. I'm just so disappointed. Khudyakov was such a good goalkeeper. Why does he do this to me? So, good news and bad news. The bad news that we still can't sign Ederson. And the good news is that I've managed to register Andrei Lunin because we had a registration thing come through, which is absolutely awesome. And it will mean that he'll have 1 extra day or 1 extra game to get used to our side. So here we are. We're taking on FC Salzburg. So hopefully it's going to be one of the easier games. I have made some changes to my tactic. First of all, dropping the slightly higher to, well, it was higher, now it's slightly higher. Playing down the middle. I've also taken off regroup. We're now counter-pressing. And this, I think I'm also going to take off step up more because I don't know if it works. It doesn't seem to work. Sometimes we get countered way too much for some reason. But here we are. And this is going to be a starting lineup, mainly because we are missing some people. First of all, we're missing Zabarny. Where is he? Where is he? He is injured for 5 to 12 days, which is not good. Villagra is injured as well, which is also bad. And Nemanja Mitrovic is suspended again. He's always suspended. How does that work? I feel like he's just not registered or something and the game's bugging out. And Lunin is going to be in goal for this game. So Lunin in goal, which is absolutely exciting. We've got Barco, Milinkovic, Gilson, and Foyth on the right-hand side. I have switched my ball-playing defenders on this side. Hopefully, you know, the center defender as a stopper will help stop the attack fast enough so that Barco can track back. Teklak will be with Martel as a ball-winning midfielders. Brodanovic will still be leading the line with Estavao and Milovanovic and Vivieros. There are some nice people on the bench. For example, Brian Duperceles will potentially play today, coming off the bench, which is nice and exciting for him. Also, Miodrag Mitic is on the bench. He's not going to play, most likely, for sure, unless we're smashing the teams. But at the same time, who knows? And I'm actually going to make a change. I'm going to give Sasa Saranic some game time because he's wanted by... Well, now he's only wanted by Atletico Madrid. He was wanted by a lot of teams that were offering me 50, 60 million. And I thought maybe I should actually play him. Because first of all, I like the guy. He's kind of one of our own. But also, let him develop. Okay, this is our starting lineup. I hope it's an exciting one. We had a disappointing game we had a disappointing game at the start of this episode. Now, can we end on a high? Yes, we're not going to go straight away into the top parts of the Champions League. But at least Let's end on a high so that we can win the thing eventually. Yeah, and fast forward to me conceding a goal because Lunin cannot defend. This will be absolutely hilarious. I'm hoping he's gonna do better than Khudyakov. I know it pains me so much, and it probably doesn't pain you because for some reason, I mean, unless you tell me around in the comments, he doesn't have that much love from you guys as he has from me. But at the same time, we need to step it up. I have a limited amount of time to win 2 Champions Leagues because you guys want me to do that, and that's insane. So hopefully we're playing once more again at home against a weaker side, and this time I want a win, please. I haven't won in 4 games. What the hell? We do start off well, 3rd minute, and it's our highlight as Teklak puts a crap cross, I'll be honest, but Esteva will collect. What can he do? What can he create? The now Chelsea man is playing for Partizan for 12k. I love it. It's so hilarious. Assessa Serenic is on the left-hand side. Can he put on a cross? He finds Teklak instead, who he can put on a cross. Absolutely no one. That's 2 for 2 for Teklak. Absolutely awful. Foyth is running the line quite well. Again, what are we doing? We are putting pressure on them a lot, which is nice to see. I'm happy. Good that we're not regrouping. Assessa Serenic, can you put a cross in? This is your 2nd time. 3rd failed cross, and now they're going to counter. This is hilarious. And the ball's back with us. We're playing ping pong, aren't we? Martel, Estevao, beautiful run from Foyth. Once again, making a nice run. Can you find Estevao? You can. Estevao put a curler, and Estevao, the Chelsea man, the guy who's better than Neymar, the guy who's better than Rodrigo, the guy who's better than the wonder kid from Real Madrid. What's his name? Ederson? No, not Ederson. I forgot his name. Tell me in the comments. I am gonna be... It's embarrassing. This guy's gonna be a world beater anyway, so... Yeah. Beautiful finish from Estevao. 4th minute. We have a goal. And I can be happy at least for 4 minutes. This is good. Another corner. Can Teklak do better? He puts in a cross. Martel jumps up, and Teklak did better. And unfortunately, only the crossbar can save RBS, the Royal Bank of Scotland, from conceding a goal. Yeah, that's some insider, I guess, British jokes that for you outside of Britain don't understand. It's a bank. Yeah, so Salzburg is a bank. Anyways, ball comes in. Viveiros will collect it. Martel, Estevao. What are we going to do? And I just realized Mitrovic was not on the bench. Why? Serenic, can you put in a cross? You can't, but you will play by yourself and you hit the post, pass to yourself, and score. The guy wants both the assist bonus and the attack goal bonus, which is awesome, but not about phase of play from all of us. I think this is exactly what I want to see as Olympiacos is beating, well, no, Juventus is beating Olympiacos. Funny. But here we go. Beautiful 1-2 from Serenic. Where is Mitrovic? Oh, right. He's injured. He'll be back in 2 days, though, so he'll probably be there by the next time we see you guys here. It will be fun, though, to see him score for Partizan again. It's been a whopping like 15 years in this save since he's been there. In real life, it's been like 10 years, which is nice. And I hope you guys are excited for him. Are you excited more about Mitrovic coming back or about Ederson? Yeah, answer that one. I bet I know the answer. I bet I know the answer. Playing it out from the back is Milinkovic. Martel, look at us. We're bringing back all the legendary players as Milovanovic makes a beautiful run. And he finally scores, and the ref is putting his hands up because he wants to celebrate with him like Alan Shearer style, but we know that was onside. Milovanovic doesn't do mistakes like this. That was miles onside. Yeah. This is why I'm not a ref. Cross comes in from Perdanovic. What can he do? Bulka will knock the ball away. Milovanovic, that's your 2nd chance. Shoot, you need to score. Perdanovic, definitely offside. Again, this is why I'm not a referee. Finds Gilson at the back, who's slowly trying to play himself into the first team contention. Foyth, back to Martel. Martel puts what looked like a cross and almost finished it in the top left corner. And our players are continuing the trend of just smashing the shots from everywhere. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be a ball-winning midfielder, but you will try and shoot from far, which is weird. And also, by the way, I'm trying to sell Vitic. Yeah, that's kind of sad, I guess. Yeah, he did so well last game. He scored a hat-trick. And, well, almost scored a hat-trick. My apologies. And now I'm trying to let him go because he wanted to join Barcelona. So we'll see what's going to happen as the ball comes in. And Teklak. I swear I don't have shoot from distance. Look at this. Shoot on sight is not available, and yet they all shoot on sight. You know, fair enough. Like I said, I will teach you how to play. You use your own kind of skills in a particular lineup, I guess. What's the right word to say it? Basically, I teach them how to play football, and they use all the things they have in their arsenal to score goals. And that is something he definitely has in his arsenal. Arsenal. Lunin played for Arsenal. I'm so funny. Anyways, we haven't seen Lunin be tested, although RBS had 1 shot on target, so he must have saved it. Of course, that's how it works. You know, 0 goals means he saved it. Yep. And oh my goodness me, Olympiacos is drawing Juventus. Wild. We're currently 13th, which is not good at all. It doesn't matter about how many goals we're winning. Apparently, it's not enough. Maybe if you score more, it'll be better. Milovanovic. Yeah, this time he scores. Does this mean we go up or does this mean we go down? I don't know because we haven't played Leipzig, so it doesn't count. We can be as high as 12th unless, I guess, Juventus drops points. But a beautiful play where I'm fully distracted, so I don't actually know what's going on. 1-2, Perdanovic, Esteval, and Milovanovic on the score sheet. Well, on the score sheet, combining to score. Not bad. Yeah, sure, let's say that this scoreline is reflected by the fact... Sure, let's say that this scoreline was caused by me making some tactical changes. I know what I'm doing. But let's go and tell the boys that they're finally playing better, but I do want to see a little bit more. I want to score goals, as many as we can, to try and counteract. I want to go as high as we can. That's my goal. Everyone's playing well. I'm gonna give them some more time to play, and then I'll start sending out potentially some younger players to see if they can play a little bit more. So I went more attacking, and nothing has changed. Well, let's take a pause and think. Who should we bring on? Should we give debuts to every single player? The answer is no. I am going to give Saldania some time to run around. I am also going to give De Plusesis some time to run around. Yes, I could have played Zdravkovic, but at the same time, I should probably play some of my younger players. I'm going to give Perdanovic a rest. I will switch him for Esteval, and I will put on Rodolega, who deserves some game time here. And why not, for fun, I'm going to give Mitic his debut as well, because I'm insane. Yeah, I'm absolutely insane. What else can I do? Can I make any more subs? Well, the answer is no. I don't want to make any more subs. Reina can potentially come on if needed. I'm going to give myself some more time to kind of think about it. Who knows what's going to happen? Like, for all I know, we can just have a red card, an injury, and then I'll need to bring some players on. Asadi, Mitic, making his first touch of the ball, sends it to Lunin. Beautiful touch. Oh, he's so calm and composed. Yeah, just as a reminder, Khudyakov also had incredible games. So, yeah. Let's not get too carried away. Mitic, running down the right-hand side. A person who's an advanced attacking midfielder is going to be learning how to play right back. As Esteval finds himself some space, finishes top left corner. We are cooking with gasoline. As Rodolega finds Esteval, and I am a happy bunny as well. Can we see the highlight? Rodolega finds some time on the ball. Beautiful pass. Esteval, beautiful run. And that is 5-0. Well, we have time for one more sub. 9 minutes. Who should we give some game time to? I think I will try to give some game time to Tim. I want him to kind of get back into top fitness. And I'm going to keep Teklak on because he's an absolute goat of a man. Can we sneak in one more goal? The answer is, of course, no. But 5-0 after a very disappointing game last time is not bad at all. And Jankovic, who used to play for us, as you guys will remember, has just come off the bench to try and change the game. He didn't change the game, but he's currently wanted by Everton, PSV, or a Saudi Arabian team. How's he been doing, by the way? Yeah, he's existing, apparently playing good this season, but not contributing in terms of goals and assists. Overall, that was a very good performance, and unfortunately, I ruined Struber's birthday by making them lose 5-0. Look, we had a disappointing game last game, which you just saw, so it kind of made sense for us to go all the way and try hard. We have secured playoff spots, obviously. Where are we, though, in the table? We are 14th, because our goal difference is 8. It was just 1 less than the proper Leipzig. How well did they play? Okay, so they won 3-0. They lost 1-0. They lost 1-0. They won 2-1, won 4-0, and won 3-0. And somehow they're slightly better than us. And also, funny story, we got outscored by a team that has Diego Simeone as a manager. Just kill me. So I genuinely do not remember what this means for us. Potentially, I'm not even going to pretend. I'm not even going to pretend. I think we're going to be playing all these teams in the playoffs, I think. Although I do remember last time how we had a bit, what's it called? Like the first, I don't know, 12 teams went through, which is unfortunate. We were missing a point anyways, and Juventus was one of the teams that stole it from us. But yeah, the disappointing 2 losses that we could have had there kind of screwed us over a little bit. Yeah, not the best. But look, if we had 16 points, we did have a better goal difference. We would have actually squeezed in somehow just a bit to have made it to the proper qualifiers. I mean, last year, obviously, as you remember, we were 7th with 17 points. This year, we did 3 points worse. Although our goal difference was actually better this time. 12 goals, 8 against versus 13 goals, 4 against. So we did much better this time in terms of the way we played. It just wasn't enough because Inter Milan have squeezed through with 0 losses. This is insane. So the plan for next episode is to obviously play in the freaking playoffs. We're in the playoffs. It's confirmed we're in the playoffs. We're playing twice. There's Crvena Zvezda there as well. There's lots of games. There's a game on the 6th. There's a game on the 7th. And there's a game on the 10th. I hate this game. This game tilts me so much. But here we are. We're playing an unknown team, which we'll see you guys for the draw. And also a review of what transfers I've done. And hopefully one of them is Ederson. And then I'll see you for the other game as well in that episode on Monday, because today's Friday. Isn't that weird? Anyways, I hope you're excited. Smash that like button if you are excited for, I guess, first of all, Ederson, second of all, Lunin, and third of all, Mitrovic, and then whatever else I can cook up. I mean, the squad looks quite good for now. There's no one there that I really need to kind of bring in. World-class goalkeeper Ederson. Oh, I'm so happy. But yeah, apart from that, there's no one really I need to replace right now. So I don't know what I'm going to be spending my money on, but who knows? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys for that game. Have a great one. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye, guys.